Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how to set up your Cudy router. The first step is turning on the router. Plug the power adapter into the router. Connect one end to an outlet and the other end to the router. When the router powers on, the indicator will illuminate. It may take a few minutes for it to completely turn on. The next step is to connect the cable from your internet service provider or from your modem to the internet port. This port is often marked as internet and typically has a different color. Each cable should be inserted until it clicks. You now need to reset the router to its original factory settings. Hold down the reset button on the router for 10 seconds. Wait for the router's indicator lights to start flashing. Occasionally, this button can be found inside the router casing to avoid accidental presses. In this case, use a thin object to press it down. The router will reboot, and all the settings will return to their factory defaults. Plug one end of the Ethernet cable from the router into a LAN port. The other end into the Ethernet card of your computer or laptop. Wait a few minutes for connection. Great, the router is connected to your computer. Now you need to set it up. But first, if you don't have an Ethernet cable or your computer doesn't have an Ethernet port, I'll show you another way to connect the router. All you need to do is connect the router with the power adapter and the cable from your internet provider. This will enable Wi-Fi. If your router is new, the name of your Wi-Fi network will be the same as the name of your router. Your router has its own Wi-Fi network name and password that is printed on a label. Connect to it. Great, you've connected to the router. Now let's start setting it up. First, open your web browser and visit the URL you see on the screen. Use the URL bar instead of the search bar. So, on the first page, here you need to select the router language. I will keep English. Next, in the password field, enter the default password of your router. Usually, this is admin. Then click the login button. If these credentials are wrong, then find label on your router. The credentials are often printed on the bottom of the device. If none of this works, it means that your router has already been configured and someone has changed the login and password. If you can't find out the login credentials, just reset the router to factory settings. And then log into the router's personal cabinet using the standard credentials. On the next page, you will see the setup wizard, which will help you configure your router. First, select the operation mode. We need to choose wireless router. Then click the next button. Next, select your time zone. It only affects the router firmware update time, so you can choose any time zone. Then click the next button. Next, you need to select your connection type. In most cases, the router detects it automatically. You can also find this information in your contract with your internet provider. If you are not sure which connection type you have, select this option. This is the most common type. Leave the hostname unchanged. Then click the next button. Next, create a new name and password for your Wi-Fi network. Enter the network name in this field. And enter the password in this field. The password must be at least 8 characters long. Do the same for the 5 GHz network if your router supports this band. Please write down all the information you entered so you do not forget it. Click the Next button. On the next page, you can review all the settings of your Wi-Fi network. Click the Save and Apply button. Wait about 30 seconds for the router settings to be applied. If you were connected to the router via Wi-Fi, reconnect to the network using the new settings. Next, you need to restart the router. To do this, go to the Advanced Settings menu. At the bottom of the page, in the System section, click the Reboot button. Confirm your choice. Wait a couple of minutes until the router fully powers on. For proper operation of the router, it is also recommended to update the firmware manually. Once the router has fully restarted, you should be redirected to the login page. Log in to the settings using the default password admin. Go to Advanced Settings again. In the System section, click the Firmware button. The firmware update window will open. If the firmware is not up to date, you will see an Update button. If this button is not available, as in my case, the router already has the latest firmware. I also recommend changing the default password for logging into the router. This is necessary to prevent other people from changing your router settings. To do this, go to Advanced Settings. In the same System section, click the Admin Account button. In the first field, enter your old password, admin. In the second field, enter your new password. Then click the Save and Apply button.
Now check if the internet is working. Just try Googling something. If internet still doesn't appear, contact your internet service provider. He will tell you what type of connection you have and what other settings you need to do. That's all. If my video was useful, please support my work. I send half of all donations to animal shelters. All the details are in the description below.